Hey everybody, this is Neil, and this is my 1969 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia convertible, which I currently have for sale. Since I posted it, I've gotten a lot of questions about the car. How does it run? What's the pan look like? And I decided to post this video so people could actually see the car in action. I know I have a lot of pictures online I've posted, but having a video makes it a little easier to see what it's actually like when the car is running. So I thought I'd do a quick walk around, and we'll go from there. Now, the car is not perfect, obviously. It's 50 years old. It's no trailer queen. In fact, the only time it's ever been on a trailer was when I brought it home 22 years ago. So the paint is at least 23 years old, maybe 25. I'm not exactly sure. It was painted by the previous owner. But to be fair, we've put very, very few miles on the car since we've owned it. So it still looks pretty good. It does have its fair share of scratches and chips and little dings, so I kind of wanted to, well, not really dings so much, but so I kind of want to go over that in the video and try and show them as best I can, so anyone interested in the car can have a good idea of what they're getting into. So, as I mentioned, the paint's pretty good. Kind of see it's in overall nice condition. We'll get into the underside of the car a little later. We can go over some of the flaws now, or issues I should say. So we do have some chips here on the driver's door, along the edge. I would say the worst spot on the car is right here. There is some rust in the quarter, or what I presume is rust. And it's not through the paint yet. I'm trying to get this as best I can. But it needs to be addressed. And then as we go along the backside, we have some more chips along the trunk edge, especially here on the passenger side. But overall, the deck lid looks good. And then over to the driver's side. Driver's side overall, or passenger side rather, overall is very good, I would say. The worst spot, I got a little chip here in the door. And then down here at the bottom of the passenger door, we've got a spot that started to bubble. That's pretty much it for the passenger side. And we can take a look at the engine compartment. It's a 1776 dual port, CBO 44 heads. It's got a single Solex style. I don't remember if it actually is a Solex, but it's a 34mm carburetor and a brand new battery. It's also been converted to an alternator from the original 12-volt generator setup. Additionally, I've rewired the car recently. It's got a new main harness and sub harnesses because it did have some electrical issues that were kind of nagging. Every time we parked the car, you had to disconnect the battery if it was parked for more than a day or so, but not an issue anymore. It seems like any shorts are gone, so it's good there. Okay, and under the hood, this is one area that I've not really done much with. You can see there's no liner in here because I've never put anything in here. I didn't really need it, but it would clean up the front to install one. You can see all the new wiring, which still kind of looks like spaghetti. It's my first wiring job, but like I said, everything's working right, so I'm pretty pleased with it. You can see the original color of the car is kind of a mustard yellow. But so that's the situation inside under the hood. We have what I believe is the original spare. It's an old Continental, and just kind of a general view of the underhood area. All right, now we'll go ahead and put the top down. All right, so the top functions normally. It looks correct when it's in the position where it's up. There is one issue with the top, and that is here. One of the bows has broken loose, which I mentioned in the listing, but I just wanted to give a better show of that. That could probably be re-welded, I'm guessing. It's not something I've ever messed around with because it hasn't affected the function of the top overall. I do also have a boot for the top. I don't generally bother putting it on, but it's white and it matches the interior. So maybe now we'll take it for a spin.